It rained heavily for 2 million years, which is exactly what happened 230 million years ago. I thought it was a great flood that could destroy the world. The result was unexpected to everyone. Although many species went extinct in the process, but life is resilient. But created a miracle. In such a desperate situation, it actually gave birth to the most mighty animal dynasty. So, what's going on with this rain? Where does it all come from? Let's go step by step to find the answer. In the previous video, we just went through it. The worst mass extinction in history. The continent was blind to creativity. The path of evolution over hundreds of millions of years is almost paid off. Those water dragons succeeded in the mass extinction event. Water dragon beast belongs to nuclear engineering, and that's the biology of nuclear engineering steel. The creatures that can survive this mass extinction, most of them are small. In the early cemetery of doom, those fungal organisms rely on dead organisms to expand like crazy. Over the next few thousand years, these simple creatures did the aftermath. Massive amounts of matter are broken down, nutrients return to the earth. This also allows many plants and insects to survive, and the requirements of the water dragon beast for eating are relatively simple. Their characters are resilient, able to patiently search for food in large areas. Those plant rhizomes can fill the stomach. Once by those beasts, the bully water dragon became the biggest winner. They are no longer suppressed. So, with its own simple and powerful adaptability, it's given them incredible rewards. Because after the extinction, there was very little competition. Almost no large underdogs. Therefore, the water dragon numbers have succeeded in dominating the era. At the peak, the water dragon family accounts for the land reach 3/4 of vertebrates. This is also an achievement that no other animal has ever achieved. However, this kind of crowd tactic is not very long-lasting. There is only one piece of land on Earth at this time, and after the mass extinction event, it's made the continent very dry. Especially the central area. Countless lands have been desertified. This also formed the largest in the history of the Earth, the Hoshus Desert. Heat waves continue to rage. Dust storms are rampant. However, on the fringes of this continent, another group of survivors is quietly rising. At first, they may not seem like much, but great adaptability, as this race slowly began to rise. So it was 248 million years ago. The days of water longshoe stability and comfort are coming to an end. They at the moment enjoyed a comfortable life for millions of years, but powerful predators have begun to appear frequently. A subset of reptiles as the Earth recovers. They're getting bigger. Like this cryptic body is about 3 meters long, also a very powerful predator at the time. And their favorite food. Naturally, they are those water dragon beasts that are easy to bully. Except for the hidden evil. Other pseudo-evils are also terrestrial, and it started to prosper. It can be said that in this era was overthrown by these newly emerging reptiles. The reign of the water dragon. However, the Earth at this time, the environment has not returned to a healthier state. Drought on land remains severe. Temperatures are still rising, but that's about to change. About 234 million years ago, the Earth seems to have held a big trick. Volcanic activity started again frequently. This also caused a new round of global warming. And as ocean temperatures rise, the evaporation capacity of the oceans has also been greatly enhanced. In northern Pangaea, humid winds meet a 3-kilometer high ridge. This also forms a strange phenomenon. That's a super blustery weather system. It is under this circumstance. The sky was overcast. A drop of rain falls from the sky. In the beginning, All animals and plants may be very surprised. But then something went wrong. Nature seems to want to pay for all these years. Make it all up. So on a global scale, the abalone goes crazy. This exaggerated rain for almost 2 million years. And this has huge consequences. Once the dry deserts of Pangaea, now it has become a distant memory. This one, we also refer to it as the Carney 7 red chicken incident. In the process, countless animals cannot adapt. Environmental change causes extinction. In the far north, the rapids in the mountains rush down from above. These torrents also completely changed the continental landscape. Rice soon covered most of the area, and this fertile rice became the lifeblood of the New World. True page books began to rise during this period. This is also since the Permian mass extinction event for the first time. Back to forests on this scale. Although many animals cannot adapt, humid climate dies, but there's this curious reptile, but quietly began to rise. They are in infancy, almost the same. Other reptiles are not much different. Also hatch from eggs, and many have scaly skin. You have to protect yourself from birth. But compared to traditional reptiles, they have something special. First of all, these guys has evolved a more efficient way of breathing. The system keeps them engaged in high-intensity activities. You don't have to stop to breathe when you're running. The second is the position of their limbs. Their legs are below their bodies, rather than being like other reptiles, grow on the side. So some of these guys walk upright. I'm sure many of my friends have guessed it as well. These creatures are dinosaurs, but the dinosaur family at the moment is still relatively weak. After this reign, they're just getting started. Unfortunately, that's not enough. Other main dragons, bionoids, are still their classic. So the dinosaur family wanted to rise. There is still a lot of resistance. However, sometimes the son of Changchuan doesn't need to work hard at all. When the time came 200 million years ago, the accident still happened. Due to drastic changes in the environment, it also started to cause a chain reaction. We've talked about this before. All the land masses were integrated. We call it Pangaea. And at this time, Pangaea actually began to divide. The intense Earth movement also caused a large volcanic eruption. Millions of magma rushed to the surface. Massive amounts of volcanic material entered the atmosphere. And the end result is Pangaea is divided into two. Over the next tens of millions of years, they will gradually form the Maoyogu Road and the Gangs. Since then, the prelude to the movement of the 6 major plates of the Earth, the Atlantic Ocean had its beginnings, and such a huge environmental change, causing the mass extinction of the former rulers. Those fake, evil creatures due to their own body structure, so their respiratory systems are very fragile. It also caused them to fall from the altar. Only a few of them survived. But it's not going to be much of a climate. And this time the incident, the great secret of triple parasites, is directly 70% of the secrets of the species. More than 100 species of evil animals suffered from Ragnarok. All the secrets of crazy evil and refining evil. But no surprise, lost a powerful opponent. The dinosaurs also exploded because of this diversified development. They went from small to large. Some body lengths even reached tens of meters. It also weighs tens of tons, various shapes, and quickly became the overlord of the Earth. They are present on all continents of the world. Truly ruled the Earth for 138 million years. 3 disc season later is Jurassic, and the Jurassic was followed by the Baya, like the Tyrannosaurus Rex we're all familiar with. It appeared in Bayaji's tacit understanding. Even as humans, I don't know if they can reproduce for 100 million years. So the dinosaur dynasty is also the most successful animal dynasty the planet has ever seen. But here's the story. Perhaps many of my friends already know. Exactly. Our last mass extinction event. Coming soon. And he was unlike any other disaster, because the entire dinosaur dynasty was wiped out. It turned out to be an asteroid from outside the sky.